Hey guys, and welcome back to Erlengrot. We are in late summer, and I tell you, it has been fairly wet since we were last together. It was early summer, now it's late summer. We were last together, and it is harvest time. Harvest time, harvest time. This is our barley and our oats. Well, not barley and oats. Our barley and our wheat is ready to harvest. Really excited about that because we are out of straw, if you remember. I've been going through a little extra hay than normal as a result because of the fact that I'm still feeding mixed rations. I've been burning through 3 bales of hay versus 2, and I'd rather keep that hay around as much as possible. If we can get in here. Wait. Alright, I probably shouldn't push my luck. Let's grab our Jeep. Yeah, let's grab our Jeep. Use the Jeep to pull it out. I don't use the Jeep for too terrible much. I think last I used it was get rid of the wool. It was done. We're done making wool. Yeah, I get some looks around town when I use this thing. Big thanks to Terra Farmer for doing this edit up for me. Now I've already got the trailer over the tipper, grain wagon, whatever you want to call it, over the field. We're going to do our barley first, which is the biggest of the 2 fields. And I mean, if we get done harvest, there's grass over here just above the farm. We can mow it and collect it, put it in our fermenting silo, top that off. You always have an opportunity to bale some. We could bale a little bit of hay and top that off also. Corn, it's not quite ready yet. And the barley field. So one thing I like that Giants did, and sometimes they get a little bit of, oh, that was it. When it's hitched. Notice when it's hitched, the grass is bent over. As I unhitch it, grass gets up. That was interesting. So one thing that a lot of map authors don't do, but I wish they would do, and Giants gets a little flack for doing, is having a good staging area here at field entrances to get in and get your stuff set up. So if this was a mod map, that field would probably come pretty darn close to the edge of the field and would probably come all the way over to here to where the gravel is. And that's fine and everything. But the problem with that is that there's no real place to set up your harvester to extract the get the trailer, header off the trailer down a little bit. Let's end it. There we go. Bring that on into the cutter bar. No place to unload the trailer. Get set up, get staged for the harvest. So I like when I see fields that have kind of a cutout around field entrance, where the farmer has deliberately not planted crop. Maybe he's got grass there just so it doesn't get all muddied up. For the purpose of getting your equipment staged, so you can open the field up and then be able to get in and out of the field a lot easier. We're going to keep an eye on here. We're up to 20%, 24%. We're going to be over 33% when we get to the end. I can make a pass up, back, and down again before we're full. $31, $30, perfect. Perfect. So we'll be able to make 1, 2, 3 full passes before we need to unload. Green. All right. I'll turn on the radio, listen to some tunes, and rock out as we work through this field. So let's talk about something really exciting that's going to be coming out next week, and that is the Precision Farming add-on. So last week it was announced. Back this. There we go. That's what I want to do. Last week it was announced that the Precision Farming add-on that we've been getting teaser posts on for the last few months is scheduled to be released on December 8th. It is upcoming Tuesday. And wow, it is really an interesting add-on. Really looking forward to giving it a try here on this map. There's been some debate back and forth as to if a new save is needed. I don't know, but I'm going to go under the assumption that I'm going to try it, and if a new save is needed, then I guess we're not going to add it to this gameplay, because I'm not ready to stop this map at this point, and I'm not willing to basically reset nearly a whole year. So yeah, but we're going to try it. We're going to add it in, because I think the way I would perceive it working is that if you add it to an existing save, it's going to be as if you started a save game and just never did any soil samples. The reason you have to do soil samples, which is one of the gameplay aspects of the add-on. So that's the way I'm looking at it, is I'm looking at it from a perspective of, if I add it to an existing save, it's basically going to be as if I have not done any soil samples. I don't know what type of soil I have. I don't know if I need to apply a certain amount of nitrogen or pH to get the soil to a desired state. So if anything, any crop that I haven't harvested yet, which probably is going to be, thinking sunflowers or corn is going to be one of those two crops. Or I might wait. Till I harvest all of my crops before I add it in. Because I think worst case scenario, I get hit on yield. I get a lower yield than I could have gotten because of the fact that I haven't done my soil samples. I don't know what soil I have. I haven't been able to target my nitrogen or pH levels, which I wouldn't be doing until winter and spring anyway. So it seems perfect to wait until I harvest everything. Then I'm going to add the add-on after making a backup of the save and just see how it goes. Speaking of making backups of your save games, I did have a video, and I still have a video in my how-to playlist on exactly how to use a really great tool to make backing up your save games super easy, super fast, allow you to keep multiple copies of your save games with basically a click of a button. So go check out my how-to playlist for that video if you're new to the channel and haven't seen it yet. After I make a backup of the save game, I'm going to add it in, load it up, and we'll basically see what happens. Worst case scenario, it completely messes up. I don't see why it would. The way it works is when you load up a game, it's going to either create or reference a soil mask. And the soil mask is going to basically tell us what type of soil is across the map, what types of soil, plural, is across the map. But none of it is exposed to us until we do our soil sampling with the little soil tester and the gator. Now I've got in mind that I'm going to try to use the soil tester and the EP981 Plus or the Unitrack, since it looks like it just uses a 3-point attachment to do those tests. When I come in Basically do soil samples on all my fields, send them off for test. I don't know how long it's going to take to get those back, but the way it sounds, it's like some time passes, maybe a game day, maybe 2 game days, I don't know. And then we'll target our nitrogen and our pH levels, basically our lime application and our slurry, manure, possibly, and solid fertilizer application. And then basically prep for spring planting at that point, using the rotation that I had set out earlier. So our wheat fields, our cereal fields, wheat and barley, we're going to put sunflowers in. Corn fields, we're going to put wheat or barley in as cereal. And our sunflower fields, we're going to put corn in. And basically, we're going to make rotation that way. My goal is to play 3 full years on this map. That's my goal. I said I want to do a really big dairy operation. So right now we've got 150 dairy cattle. A lot of them are pregnant. They'll be giving birth to calves. We're going to build a new calf barn to move those calves into, separate from the dairy operation. We're going to basically fatten the male calves, the bulls, until they are a good eating weight to sell. Now we're going to keep the female calves until they are basically ready to be inseminated, 2 years old. And at that point, we're basically probably going to build another barn. I have to sacrifice some of that field. Might buy field 1 at that point and stick it in there to basically continue to have room for our calving operation and our dairy operation. I have to say this barley has been really good yield. This is our 3rd load. Looks like we probably have at least 1 more load off that field. Really impressed with the yield on this. Hopefully we'll get a lot of straw bales off of this field and the wheat field. But I am not ruling out the potential to hopefully have some harvest contracts for a cereal crop that produces straw. And if I don't think I have enough straw, I'll do those contracts. I'll add that straw for contracts mod so I can get straw off the field. They say that the farmer didn't have any use for the straw, and he was going to give that to me. Let me have it. Yeah, really looking forward to getting my hands on the precision farming add-on and giving it a spin. See how she handles. Let me know in the comments how many of you all are also looking forward to the precision farming add-on. Gotten some information related to mod maps and the soil mass, and that it sounds like when the add-on comes out, there will be a document in the add-on that will outline how you make a soil mask for a mod map. And then map authors will be able to use that information. Look for a flood of map updates to come out with soil masks. At that point, they'll also give you information as a player if you want to make your own soil mask for the given map you're playing on. Do that. Apparently, if map you're playing on does not have a soil mask, a default soil mask will be either generated or used for the map. So you can definitely use this mod, it sounds, add-on on maps that are not prepared and ready. And if you want to make a soil mask, it's going to give you the information on how to do that. If you don't feel confident in making a soil mask, then be able to play without having one made. Sounds great. I'm getting about 3 passes per load. So that was a good 2/3 of a pass there before we were emptied. Two passes, 3. So we got another, I would say we got another load and a half actually out of this field. Sitting right now at 32,000 liters of barley, all from this field. And if we get another 10, 42,000. And then another 15, another 5, that'll be close to 47, close to 50,000 liters of barley off of this one field. Really great yield. Now the prices are 17. Bellsburn Grain Mill. Not really in a rush to sell it at this point. We are playing on hard economy. Okay. Got one pass and a little bit. I'll go ahead and finish this field out. Now I'll get back with you once we get started baling the straw. And we are back, and we have finished our wheat harvest also. Not to be quite profitable. We had 45,000 liters of wheat, 47,000 liters of barley. Pretty good, I say so myself, for just 2 fields. And it is time to, well, take care of the straw. It's all baled up and collected, put away. Let me check here. Let me see here. Left Alt Y. Reset the bale count. Done. 2 bales. 2 bales. Keep track. We've done 2 bales. I think we're going to get, on average, 2 bales per pass. Right? Bales per pass. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 passes on this field. So that is 36. My first grade teacher, she done good on me. I can add. We're going to have 36 bales on this field. I would dare say that since we had about the same yield on the barley field, get another 36. Gosh darn, that's 72 bales of straw. Like a bit more. Like to have had a bit more for sure. So, yeah, we got to see. We got to see if there's going to be an opportunity to bale up any contractor grains. So wheat, where we got wheat? Wheat is in 11 and 13, but they are already harvested. Dang it. Barley is in 24. Only field has barley in it. Oats, 5. And it is harvested. Dang it. That's it. No more wheat. There goes that idea. Just 72 bales of wheat. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I mean, we could always just not do bedding and only do straw. If you only do straw, we're only going to go through 1 bale per TMR load. Um, 9-day seasons. We've done this math so many times. 9-day seasons, so 9, 18, 36 days. Game year. So we would have enough straw bales to literally do 2 straw bales per game day. We could get to this point in time next year with 72 straw bales and 2 straw bales per day. So I guess I'm just going to have to stop doing straw for bedding and do straw exclusively for feed. Because again, when we put that second cow shed over here, we're going to have 150 calves by this time next year. We're going to double the mouths we're feeding. Calves aren't going to eat as much. We're going to double the mouths we're feeding. Right now we're going through a load of TMR a day. Technically a little more than a load of TMR a day. So we're going to have to double our straw production for next year, I think. So we might need to buy some fields between now and next year. Let's see what we might pick up. I mean, we might pick up 5, 6, and 7. 2,000, 121,000, 22,000. That's not a deal. 8.5 acres. 200,000. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. But I think we're gonna need more straw production for next year. We're not gonna be able to con any straw off of the AI fields because they're harvested. I'm sure if they were available for harvest contracts, they were probably available when it was too wet to do it. Therefore, we missed out on it. Oh well. So I'm just going to finish baling this straw. We're going to collect it, put it in the straw stack, and catch you guys later. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.